Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining the webinar today. This is hosted by TaxBandits, and our webinar topic today is going to be Solution Spotlight. Take control of your W-9, W-8 collection process. I am your host, William Binkley. I'm a product quality representative, and I'm joined today by...
I'm Audrianna. I'm the product manager for TaxBandits.
We're going to be going over different topics today related to the W-9 collection process, processing it, and ways that TaxBandits can help you in retrieving, collecting, storing a lot of that client information that you'll need for your filings in the future. Some of the topics we'll look at is the importance of a reliable W-9 process, TaxBandits solution, the free W-9 manager, some features associated with it, how to get started, and we'll also have a little TaxBandits cheat sheet kind of showing you just kind of comparing here's an issue, here's a solution, and at the end we'll have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please hold on to them for the end. We'll have a little slide saying Q&A, and you can type your questions in the box. So starting off, the importance of a reliable W-9 process. An unreliable process can lead to a lot of issues. This might look like things like missing W-9s, having incorrect information, and just a manual process where it's just pushing paper and just slow. Maybe not having the right storage or collection capabilities. And with a lot of that, a lot of it's going to just include more working time for you, more working time for your team. And it's just not a good look if you're disorganized and have everything all over the place or have any incorrect information. Not only that, just a little more with specifics, you might be at risk for late filings, backup withholding. You might have to do corrections that you didn't really want to do in the first place. If you're having to search for information, search for files, folders, if you're not able to kind of have everything centralized and in a good location that you and your team can access quickly, reliably, it's going to cause a lot of issues and just maybe bottlenecking with your filing process and getting ready for filing season. There's also some security and compliance risks. I mean, as we said before, with having incorrect information a lot of times, or if you're missing information, that's going to really send more IRS notices, letters, and communications to you. And I know that nobody really enjoys talking with the IRS and having to send them more and more information and dig up more things. If you have incorrect information, that can also lead to issues with filings, like rejected filings, getting an accepted with error status. Those are just pretty common trends with things like incorrect TINs or names. And just having an insecure selection and storage process, again, the professionalism, people won't really want to trust you to carry everything if you're just kind of scattered and all over the place.
Exactly. And for you, it might look a little something like this. So you might be saying, we need this contractor onboarded today. Your department has a critical project. The contractors can't start until they're set up. Your invoices need to be paid and leadership is pushing for the work to begin immediately. We've all been in that situation. To keep business moving, the onboarding is rushed. So you got to get them in, get them going, get the job done. The W-9 is requested. Maybe it wasn't requested. Maybe you set it to the side, but everybody assumes it will be completed later. So the project moves forward, payments are made, the contractor relationship will grow. And then months later, when the 1099 season arrives, the missing and the unverified W-9 will become your team's problem. So what started as a business urgency has now turned into hours of research, vendor outreach, record corrections, and compliance risk. So your business priorities, they're moving fast, but be proactive about it. A proactive W-9 process will ensure that your compliance doesn't get left behind in your business's urgency.
And having a good process, I mean, there's various things that you can do, a lot of things you can do manually on paper, but having a good system to kind of automate that and really just speed things up.
Yeah.
rather than sending an email to somebody and or giving them a piece of paper and maybe they take it, they don't fill it
Yeah.
out or bring it back. um, a lot of that can affect you, and it's not going to be fun if you have to be affected in that way.
Right.
So a really good process is going to be something that's going to be easy for everybody to follow, for you to just send it to any clients that need it, or also just for you to like retrieve it and collect the W-9s.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of having a flexible approach as well. One of the things that TaxBandits offers is we have like you can customize your URL. We offer a QR code that you can create for your clients that you're going to be collecting W-9s for. Secure storage. So once those W-9s are collected, you want to have a good central location where you can keep everything together. If somebody's like, hey, I need to update my W-9, you can just send another request and say, go ahead and update it.
Right.
And automatic updates across the whole program. So if they submit their W-9, you're automatically notified and really just immediately. So you can say, oh, look,
Mm-hmm.
I got the email and I can go ahead and start working on it. I know what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Exactly. And again, you want to continue focusing on your business's needs and your day-to-day operations. So you need an easy process for your W-9 collection. Yeah.
With the free W-9 manager, with TaxBandits, it's an excellent tool to simplify the W-9 collection and management process. Part of our Bandit commitment is we want to make compliance and everything related to filing and dealing with the IRS easy for you.
Yeah.
And we offer the W-9 manager to ensure that you can maintain compliance with the IRS while providing outstanding service to your clients.
Exactly.
Because we get calls and calls time and time again saying, I've misplaced a W-9. This person, I sent them a W-9. They have disappeared. I don't know what happened to them, but I need to file.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling. And then you have to chase them down. You have to try to get that information. And that's, depending if they're available to get to you at that time. So you want to make sure you have, that process to collect it easily.
Mm-hmm. With that, TaxBandits does offer branding and customizations. A lot of times, tax professionals want to have their own clients like put their branding in places so they can kind of maintain that professionalism if they're managing accounts for their clients. Audrianna, you want to talk a little more about that?
Right. So when you send these requests to your contractors, when they receive an email that doesn't reflect the business, the business name or whoever they're doing business with, they're going to hesitate. They're going to stop. They're going to want to respond back. Maybe some, back and forth communication will happen so they can get to the point where they understand like who this is coming from. So the branded customizations to your portal, it seems like a small, piece to it, but it's actually really huge. When the vendor sees the unknown name come through, they're going to hesitate. So with the branded request, you'll have higher trust. You'll have, again, the faster response rates, and then fewer abandoned forms. And that's very important. You don't want them to, receive this request and then they're like, I don't know who this is, but maybe they drop and they move on to something else. They're distracted and they never get back to you.
Yeah.
So
we're in a digital age and like there's so many scam emails
there's
coming
so
in.
many. There's so many. I'm hesitant when I receive emails and I'm not sure where they come from. I take time to research where it came from every time. So and then at the same time, you're creating a professional and consistent onboarding experience. And that's just going to help you in your workflow. For every new contractor, every vendor, again, reduces confusion. So vendors know exactly who it is and why.
Like I was saying earlier, we've got a bunch of collection options. For example, a QR code that you can scan that'll really reflect the branding.
Yeah.
An embeddable URL. So if you just want to email it to somebody, say, here's the link, they click it, and that'll show the company's branding as well.
Yeah.
They're able to fill it out, send it back, and you can just process it. Emails, texts. TaxBandits offers the ease of sending an email or a text message with the links as well. And it really just streamlines the onboarding process because all you're doing is just sending out the request. They have to fill it out, and you can track the statuses and see, did they open it? Have they started working on it? Have they finished it and sent it back? And
Right.
it really just simplifies a lot of the employee adjustments or vendor adjustments um, whenever you are looking to collect the information.
Right. And the QR code is perfect for like the in-person onboarding experiences. So you might not even have to send it out to them. You can do it on the spot while you have them in front of you,
Mhm.
and it's one and done and you're done with it. You have their information, you can validate the 10, and you can move forward with that ease, knowing that you have that taken care of. So
And we offer secure storage with that as well. Whenever you request a W-9 and a vendor fills it out,
yeah.
whether that's a person or a company, that information is saved in the address book and updated pretty much as soon as you get that.
Hmm.
Um, the address book will also connect to other places within TaxBandits. So if you're collecting W-9s, you can automatically choose that person from the address book whenever you go to do their 1099s. That way you're not really scrambling and having to enter in, oh, this name, this social security number, this address, this
Hmm.
person, that information. And it really just takes a lot of that manual labor out of having to start filing the forms.
Right. It takes that. So even if you were not proactive about it and you're in the 1099 flow, you can just request the W-9 from there. You don't have to
Mhm.
go into a different URL. You don't have to, go into a different area. You can request it where you are. So we make it easy at every step, proactive or not.
And not only that, like a common thing is people already will have W-9s and they're looking
Yeah.
for a better place to store it and have
Yeah.
everything so they're not having to sift through folders, look through different drawers, and just destroy their
That's
office
a good
looking for the
point. Yeah, a lot of
information.
people
So
do. Hmm.
we also offer a way to take the W-9 that you already have and upload it into the system so that way it'll pull the information off of that W-9 and automatically save it into your address book.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We offer different validations as well. TaxBandits offers various validations, USPS, OFAC sanctions, global intermediary identification number, and TIN matching. A lot of these are related to not only the W-9, but the W-8 as well.
Hmm.
With this process, the what your clients will see whenever they are given a request or sent a request, they'll have the option to either fill out the W-9, but we also offer the W-8 as well. And these verifications kind of help make sure that all the information that you are receiving is accurate and is in alignment with what the IRS has in their database. So if you get a W-9 and you're like, I don't know if this person maybe sent me the right information, you can have their TIN and name TIN matched, and we'll check and see if the name or the TIN, if that matches with the IRS, and it'll let you know if it's a match and you're good to go, or if there might be some information that you need to get. A lot of times people file with their DBA names, or they'll put their DBA names on a
Exactly.
W-9.
Right.
Or if it's an individual, maybe they got married recently and haven't updated their last name.
Right. The 10 matching is really the star of the show here. You want to, compare that against the IRS database. So you make sure that the name and the 10 match up so you don't receive these errors or, rejections or whatever the IRS reaches out about. You don't have to worry about it. So the W-9 and 10 matching, it's like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
They have to go together.
So it's doing all of this information and validating it prior to January, December, whenever you start getting ready for the season,
Hmm.
you'll have a lot more peace of mind knowing that you have all of the information and you have plenty of time to get the information.
Yes.
You don't want to be there January 31st
No.
calling, asking for help, and like, where is this? Why aren't you answering my messages? Not a fun time.
No, you want to focus at that time. You just want to focus on making that deadline. You want to get the forms filed. You want to get all the other important things that January and tax season holds. You want to focus on that. This you can focus on right now. You can figure this out now. You can be proactive about, storing the information, just implementing a new W-9 process proactively.
Not only that, with the W-9s, obviously, it's not just going to be like a send an email and hope for the best. You can see
Yeah.
where the W-9 is in terms of completion.
Hmm.
We offer different statuses where it'll show, like, it's been sent. The person has started working on it. or you finally received it and you just need to review it, make sure it's all good. You can resend requests if needed as well. For example, if you made a mistake or had a typo in an email, or somebody's using a different email than what they originally gave you,
Yeah.
you can resend the request to the different email that, again, this is all free, no charge. This is just to help you maintain the compliance and
Yeah.
um, really just stay organized. And we want to help you make sure that you have a successful filing season.
Right.
One of the other things that we offer is the companion app and the Chrome extension. With the companion app, there's a TaxBandits logo, and this is just letting you request W-9s from your mobile device.
Right.
Just on the go. You can if you left the office and you forgot to send something that day, you can send a request for a W-9 directly from your phone. You can also access the QR codes and custom URLs from there. And you can also see the statuses of anything. So maybe you've sent the request, but you're
Right.
like, where is this? You forgot to check it while you were at the office. You can say, oh,
Right.
I know that this person's still working on it. And with the Chrome extension, this is an extension that you can download for Google Chrome, where
Yeah.
you can send the request anytime you're in Google Chrome and say you signed out, you're looking at other things and you remember, oh, I need to send that person a W-9 request. You can click the extension, send the request, and just continue on with whatever else you're using the computer for.
Yeah, the extension piece is really good. It's a good and ideal for accounting professionals who are working across multiple businesses and clients. So it gives you that visibility and the convenience to get that done.
Plus, if you have multiple tabs open on your computer, that
I
just
know.
saves you a lot of time.
We don't know what that's like, do we?
No. Having to close everything and sift through. I mean, you can be disorganized on the computer and on paper. I mean, come on.
Rather do it on the computer though.
Yeah. Getting started is very simple. If you have a TaxBandits account, you just get signed in. There's a W-9, W-8 dashboard, and you'll choose any payer. You can go ahead and start requesting, select them, enter the vendor's information, and just click send the request. It really is easy. You can do it in less than a minute.
Yeah.
You can also check out our knowledge base for more information on setting up, requesting W-9s, tracking and updating client information, and more. We want to make sure that we've got all the information to help you be successful and provide a successful season for your clients as well. Mm-hmm. So you have minimal worries and everything's just a breeze.
Yeah.
Here we've got our little TaxBandits cheat sheet. Screenshot it. We'll sit on it for a little while, but if you have an issue with W-9, W-8 collection, you can send quick requests to clients. It's securely stored. It's all through a portal and connects to your TaxBandits account. So once you get the information, it's automatically there. The person or the company is automatically added to your address book.
Right. And if you have an issue with storage, TaxBandits will store the information again in your address book, like William was saying. And then if any changes are made, which is very important because changes happen, we know that, it will update automatically. So again, you don't have to sift through your paperwork. You don't have to chase it down. You don't have to remember, because if you're anything like me, you're going to forget about it in maybe a couple minutes. So, it's automatic. The validation, if you have an issue with needing your TINs validated, we offer the various validation services to ensure the collected information matches the IRS, which we discussed briefly. But that
even goes with the storage too.
Exactly.
Like with the names, if anybody's getting married, if anybody has a name change or sent on a W-9 with the DBA, I mean,
right.
It just makes it easier to check everything, have it done right then and there, rather than fighting with the IRS if something gets rejected.
Right. Even if you feel like everything's good, I don't think anything's different, just validate it, verify it, and make sure. So you can do this now. We're kind of in the off season of, of tax filing. So if you can, gather this information now and then verify it against the IRS database now, you'll be in good shape, because we all know January gets here in a flash. It's here before we know it. It's already, I feel like tomorrow is January.
And not only that, with not just updating the information for your clients, but also updates to you. Tax Bandits with the statuses that are there.
Yeah.
Tax Bandits will send you information, just little reminder emails saying like, hey, you still have a few W-9s that have not been
Yeah.
completed, or here's just like a status of everything that you've collected. Um, it'll let you know and keep you updated with any information related to pending requests, to make sure that you are notified and stayed on, and you can stay on top of things and make sure that you handle everything that you need to handle prior to the filing season.
Exactly.
All right, at this time we will have a little Q&A session. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments section below. We'll try to get through them, and while we are waiting on questions, if you have anything that we don't answer, or if you think of something after the webinar, you can always reach out to our support team. A lot of our webinars also, they are recorded, and we put them on YouTube and kind of post them on different social media as well.
Right.
So, if you if you think you're going to miss one, don't worry. A lot of them are recorded, and we keep them.
Yeah, we'll make sure you get to it. You'll get a copy of it, and then again, you can go to YouTube, you can go to our knowledge-based area, you can find it.
We've got a question come in. All right. Is there a limit to how many requests I can send? No, there's not a limit. You can send as many requests, depending on how many requests you have. I mean, it can just kind of like vary.
Yeah. Whatever you need to request, you're able to do that. So there's no limit. If you have 1,000, vendors that you need to request W-9s for, you can do 1,000. There's no limit. Again, like it comes back to our commitment to you. We want to make sure from end to end, you have all the tools and the resources that you need to have a successful season. And we know how important this is for that.
Is there a fee to validate the W-9 information? Yes. With tin matching, it is 35 cents per tin, but with that, you get 3 attempts total.
Right.
So you'll be able to check and verify if the tin and name combination matches with the IRS. If it doesn't, and like right now we're in the off season, you have plenty of time to try and get that information, the correct information, and make sure that all the names are updated properly, or there wasn't a typo with tin. And you get 2 more attempts to make sure that it's correct, all just for that one price, 35 cents. Very good question.
Yeah. Let's see.
And yeah, I mean, we try to keep help you maintain compliance with that. So that's really just an added bonus with that. Yeah. All right. I think the questions have kind of slowed, but one more came in. Been using paper W-9 for years, but it's been getting to be a lot. How easy is it to switch to this? Fairly easy. Like I said, a lot of the requests can be done in just under a minute. Just go sign in and just start requesting, putting people or company names in, and sending the request to the whatever email that you have on file. In terms of paper, we do offer the feature where you can upload like a scanned copy or PDF of it.
And it'll map it to the fields. But even if you don't have that to upload, it's just a short little form to fill out with the details that you're needing to request.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to say like 3 fields or so.
Yeah.
You send the email and it's going to send it to them immediately. You can do it in bulk. So if you need to do multiple at a time, you can do that.
Yeah, send 500 out. Why not?
Right. Do it.
And let's see, how quickly do you get the validation back? That's a very good question.
It is.
Usually typically we'll say like at most 24 or 48 hours, but it really just comes back within a couple hours.
Right. It could be 2 to 6 hours. It depends heavily and solely on the IRS when they're so when you find yourself closer to the deadline, you're going to see a little bit long. You're going to see that 24 to 48-hour wait time. But during like the slower seasons, you'll probably get it back within 2 to 4 hours
Yeah,
for sure.
that's pretty quick. And like I said, you get 3 chances. So if it comes back and there's something inconclusive,
Yeah.
you've got the time to update it, have it
Right.
rechecked again, and make
Right.
sure that it comes back accepted, good to go, and
Yep.
you've got all the correct information.
Yep.
All right. And I think that is everything now. Yep. If any other questions come in, or if you think of anything afterwards, again, um, we're located in Rock Hill, South Carolina. You can reach us by our phone, chat, email. We've got
Yeah.
a great support team. So
Yeah.
any questions that you have that we didn't get to, feel free to reach out to us and leave us a comment on the social media,
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, anywhere that you're finding Tax Bandits, reach out to us.
Yeah. It won't be hard to reach us.
No.
For sure.
Our next webinar is going to be on June 24th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. This is going to be about payroll, understanding it, and the importance of it.
Yeah.
You can scan the QR code. We'll have it here just for a little bit. You can scan it now. And like I said earlier, we record the webinars. So if you don't get to scan it right now, you can just come back to our webinar page, our YouTube channel, and scan it then to go ahead and get registered for it.
Right.
And since they are recorded, if you don't think you can make it, but you still want to go, you still want to attend, go ahead and sign up for it anyway, because anybody who is attending will be emailed, who's registered, will be emailed a copy of the recorded webinar.
Right.
And that is it for today. Thank you for joining us, everybody. And go ahead and create your free TaxBandits account. Start filing with us if you have not created it already.
Mm-hmm.
You can reach out to us at 704-684-4751 or email us at support@taxbandits.com.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.